everybody. Oh my goodness. It is a special Thursday. Yes, it is. It's a special Thursday. Hurry up, get in here. Look, listen, y'all really got to get in here, okay? Because it's finna be some stuff, y'all. Hurry up, please. Like, share, and subscribe. But share and like that. Share. You got to be sharing because what's finna happen tonight, I'm trying to tell y'all, it's exclusive. I know everybody throw that word around. They throw it around like, oh, we got an exclusive, we got an exclusive. And I know y'all all was guessing in the chat. I was in the bushes, I was watching. I saw y'all was all guessing. So I was like, oh, who she want to interview? Oh, who want to interview? Wouldn't y'all like to know? Hello, everybody in the chat. We got a little boss lady. We got Nick Q. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we gotta get back. Come on, everybody. Y'all really gotta get in here because y'all missed this live. That's on y'all. That is on y'all. Listen, look at these notes. Look at these notes. Oh, look, Nick Q said she's ready. See these notes? I had a poll done on my Instagram. I took all y'all questions. We are ready, okay? Because we have a special guest tonight. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all drop some crowns? Drop some crowns in the chat. Who do y'all think is going to come up here? Like, I just want to know. Like, I kind of want to know. What's the guesses? Give me some guesses. Let's see. Come on, y'all. Come on. Is it King? Is it King Payne? Oh, is it the official King Payne? Could it be? We don't know. I don't know until y'all like this video, until y'all drop some crowns in the chat. I'm not saying nothing. And my special guest is getting aggravated, okay, in the background, getting aggravated, okay? Get ready, just tick, 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 set this bomb off. Oh, did I spill some? Did I spill some tea? Oh, I see Snippy Alicia with the crowns. I see, okay, let's go. I see, okay. Yes. Hello. My best friend. It's my best friend. And we really, okay, y'all. All right. Is we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. Here we go. We're live, like I said, on a special Thursday. You get what I'm saying? Let's give a warm royal welcome, Crown family welcome, y'all, to Zero Fucks Given. Always on that money mission. See what I'm saying? Drop some crowns for the rock trap. Oops, let me get this right. Rock star trap rapper. We're gonna get into that, y'all. Who y'all think it is? Now I done gave y'all some clues. I see the crowns. Yes, we got the royal welcome. We have the one, the only Rich Baum. Rich Baum.
What's up? In this
bitch. Look at him on naked already, y'all. Look at that. Naked already. Look at.
I'm here, Mr. RICH Bomb, Mr. Zero Fucks Give. You know what it is. Always a money-making mission, baby.
There you go. All right. Look at you. I loving the energy. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You here at the home of the lituation.
Thank you for having me.
You're ready to get lit. I see. You get what I'm saying?
I'm lit.
Oh, is you ready to pop your shit? Is you ready?
Always, 24/7. Hey, the call.
Look at everybody in the chat. That's right. Throw them bombs and crowns. I need to see bombs and crowns. Let's do that. Let's do it.
What's up, boss? Squad, this bitch.
That's right.
This is my natural shirt. Y'all like my natural shirt?
Ooh, he natural shirt tonight. See, that's not fair. Okay, I can't let my natural all. But anyway, that ain't the question. This is all about you tonight. You get what I'm saying? So before we start, I don't want to offend or anything like that. I would like to know, what are your pronouns?
Oh, man, he. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
You know what? I'm glad that you brought that up because I think that's something that we definitely we have to get into because I think it's funny how people like it's taken them by guard like a masculine man on this shit. But go ahead.
Exactly, and we don't want to offend. It's 2022. You know what I'm saying? I will call you whatever you like to call. Don't do that. Don't distract me.
That was somebody out there. That's what they said.
Sir, we're gonna pay attention. We're gonna get through. We only got an hour. Okay, we got an hour. Okay, don't be that. It's too early. Put it all away. Okay, so now I've been doing some research and stuff, and it says that you're from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Okay. Yeah. All right, you know what I mean? So I would like to know where the hood at, where the good loud at, where I can get some good food at, like what's good. Like tell me about it.
Louisiana, you can get food anyway at the gas station. That's why we putting folks on to. You can stop at a random gas station and get a whole fucking meal. And it'd be like the best motherfucking meal you ever had. I'm talking about turkey legs. Oh, yeah.
At the gas station?
Yeah, a little chicken, smothered chicken. Oh yeah, yeah.
What at the gas? Okay, so all right, so shout out to Louisiana. Y'all got the hood locked, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like boom. Now that's Popeye's lady. Is she really from Louisiana, or we getting some fake ass chicken up in here in Philly?
Popeyes, yeah, I don't feel like it is, but I can say this. If you eat at Popeyes in Louisiana, you notice the difference. It's crazy. It's crazy, but you notice the difference. I don't know if we add a little here, a little and a little there, but we bring it different. We bring it different. It tastes, it don't taste like the same thing. I don't even eat that shit out here,
Yeah, it's the same thing with Philly cheesesteaks. Like a Philly cheesesteak, you gotta come to Philly
Look,
to have an
look,
authentic.
preach.
Okay,
I visited Philly, okay?
oh, you have.
I came there with I guess he's a native or whatever. He took me to a real Philly cheesesteak. Now before this, I had Philly cheesesteaks here, da. Damn right. Once you have a Philly cheesesteak, it's up. I haven't had one since.
See, we change your mind. We change your mind over here.
So I come back to Philly.
Till you come back to Philly, and we're gonna have one together. We're gonna talk about all this. As if you like me by the end of this interview, because we ain't done yet. We're not done yet. We're gonna figure it out. I painted my nails black for you, just to let you know.
Thank you. They're cute. Okay. They're cute. You look good.
Whatever. Anyway, let's get into this, okay? How would you describe? How did you get into music? How did you get into your music?
So, very interesting story. I'll make a long story short. Prior to music, my history, military, and then I went to nursing school. So I have 2 degrees in nursing. Was an ICU nurse for 10 plus years prior to making this transition over. And I went through life. So my life imploded. I was diagnosed with PTSD and depression. And I had to basically weather the storm, and this is how I weathered the storm. When I went to go see my psychologist or whatever, they ask, I guess these open-minded type of questions. What would you do if you had these other options? Blah blah blah. Just trying to figure out again what would be my next move. So I kind of just looked into my childhood Pandora's box, and I always had love and passion for music.
Okay.
So I just I took that and used that as therapy, and built on it. Turned a little hobby in a way to your life.
Oh, and I like that. What are your musical inspirations? What did you tap into to build from that?
I'm a down south boy, so again, when you think about that from Louisiana, especially, we have a lot of hard hitters. Lil Wayne, Cash Money, No Limit.
Got it, baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have some really hard hitters, and then you go farther in the south, you have Atlanta or whatever. They got that long wave in Florida. So I took a lot from a lot of, I guess, southern influences, even though I have respect for everyone in every different genre. But I would say, mostly out the south, because, we just bring it out all different ways.
Get it from the mud. I know that's right. So you call yourself a rock, trap, rap music, right? So you do rock, trap, rap. So, can you explain it for me?
Okay, because it's like when you hear my music, my voice, it comes across so kind of edgy.
Yes, I did listen.
Yeah, and I'm from the bottom, from the mud, from the trap. When I go home, I do chill. Like, that's where my people, we be it, shit like that. I don't come from money. I may have a mask on my damn self with my family, shit like that. Like, I still come from the fucking dirt. Like, I'm the one that's putting us on, That's all.
That's right. I like that. So that goes into my next question. What do you want people to take from your music when they hear it? When they leave from a rich bond, because you got so many. You have I actually wrote it down. You have 19 singles, and that's the one album with 19 tracks on it. So you have a lot. You got a good little category. I was in there.
Yeah, the album, and there's some other singles. I'm not sure if you saw those, but that was on the album. Yeah. Actually, speaking of album, my second album will be dropping, second independent. Now, see how to say that shit when you put all your write your own lyrics, you pick your own beats. So my second album, Commercial Break, I just dropped the name. You're the first person that actually just got that.
Oh, look at that! Exclusive over here. See, look at that!
So that's gonna be dropping in a couple of months, in a few months.
I like that. I like it.
I'm excited.
So, are you down to play a little game? It's a little game, nothing crazy. But I've been good so far. I told
you I came for it.
Okay, let's go. Okay, so I have 3 songs from your catalog. I'm going to quote the lyrics, and you just tell me the name of the song and what influenced you to do that song. You down for it?
Yes.
Okay. Now, mind you, I'm listening with an accent, a Philly accent, so I might got the lyrics a little wrong, but bear with, been a real sister here, okay? All right, so here's one of mine that I like, okay? So, load the duck, man, I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm about it, bruh. That's where I'm from. If you got it in your mouth, bitch ass nigga, say what's up.
You said this is a lyric of someone else's?
This is your lyrics. These are
Oh,
your
yeah. I have no clue what you're talking about right now. I have no clue. I have no clue what that. Read it again. Read it again. Let me hear it.
Okay. Load the duck, man. Don't give a fuck. Cause I'm bout it, bruh. That's where I'm from. If you got it on your mouth, bitch ass nigga, say what's up.
Okay. You got it on your mind, bitches, niggas say what's up.
You know it.
Here we go. Though. You got it on your mind, bitches, niggas say what's up. Huh. I think that made me run it up.
That's Planet Louisiana.
Yes.
Planet.
The lyrics proceeding. Okay. Damn.
That one went hard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, ooh, okay, Rich.
On your mind, bitches, niggas say what's up.
Hey, there you go. See.
And you know what? Also on the album, what y'all hearing, I'm recording that shit in braces.
That's what I'm gonna ask you. How did you do that?
Fucking God's will. You know,
that's right.
I'm for real. That is some challenging shit. When the wires are poking your mouth is wide. It was a lot of fucking work, you know.
Through the wire. So Planet Louisiana, that gives you that feel. You know what I mean? That from the mud. You know what I mean? That's what inspired you to do that one?
That was dedicated to my city, you know, basically to Baton Rouge to be exact. Because I grew up also partially in New Orleans, so in both parts. So I kind of just was like bouncing kind of back and forth, you know. But yeah, so it was just about my city. So that was my dedication to the city, and you know, rough toughness. I mean, I love my city, but yeah, it's one of those you gotta watch how you step. Real shit.
Okay. So is we ready for another one? You ready? Okay, all right. He a nasty ass freak. He let me piss in his mouth. Oh, a neat freak too. He keep a clean house.
That is he a hoe.
It sure is.
You know, when people actually recite the lyrics, it's like, oh my God, did I say that raunchy ass shit?
Yes, you did. You said it. So now.
Yeah.
You like in their mouths, like what's good with that?
You know what? It's not so much me. It's like men with that different freakiness. You know, I get by so many different things. So,
what is your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Oh, some scales. See, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm right after you.
Okay, yeah.
I'm right after you, so I kind of know them scales. So was that inspired by anybody, or you just was in a whole mood?
Yeah, that's a whole mood. I wouldn't say it's anyone particularly inspired me. Just just bringing together a summary of events. You know,
a summary of events. Okay, you pissing in mouths, but he neat freaked out. You know what I mean? Y'all put the plastic down and everything before you do. I got you. I understand it.
Get a little while.
I got the vibe. Okay. Here's the last one. You ready? You ready? This is the last one. Okay. Anytime, any place. Bust a nut on your face. Skeet, 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 like Mace. Let me be your chase.
I'm assuming that's Zaddy.
Yes, it is Zaddy. I was going to say, you skeeting on a lot of faces that you don't know what song this is.
Please, again, a summary of events. like that was okay.
Yeah, so I mean, is that a requirement to be a zaddy of yours? You know, you gotta.
No. Again, it's I believe for one, like sex should be fantasy. You should do what's comfortable for you.
Exactly.
People should you live it out. And again, some of these, a lot of these dudes, they want this type of thing. They approach me again. They hop in my inbox and like, I want you to do X, Y, Z. And I'm like,
I know. So you taking their lyrics and you like, okay, I'm putting this in a song. They say
I'm writing by experiences, so
I know that's right. I know that's right. So speaking of, the last lyric was "Let me be your chase." We can get into some chasing realities. You ready to get messy? Okay, so I go scene by scene because I understand y'all filmed it differently. How did you even get on to chasing reality? Like, did you watch the series before?
No. So prior to this, I don't watch like a lot of reality TV. I just like really started. Like I said, I was focused. Really, I thought that I was going to be content and cool with being an RN. You know, my life was set. I had, again, 2 degrees in nursing, a lot of experience. I worked in telemetry, went on to ICU, so I got more ICU experience, 10 years. You know, bought a home. I was in a relationship. So I was just totally thinking like that kind of like normal kind of path until this kind of implosion happened. But to answer your question, how did I exactly get into it? So my PR, he saw the opportunity. At that time, we had been working together for about a year. And I had never mentioned anything about reality TV because I was really focused on just my music, making good music, you know, and, you know, honing my skills and just stay the course. But he sent it to me and he was like, hey, go ahead and just throw your name in the basket. And I did not really take it into account like, oh, they're going to pick me. Because prior to this, you could probably agree to this. Usually they have more film guys on TV. That's it. You know?
I got what you're saying.
Yeah, so for someone like me, and also even my background, military, nursing, is different. You know, I'm really different, you know? And I say like nobody else has degrees and shit like that, but still my path is different from others.
Right. You don't fit necessarily the reality TV mold, but yet still you do because you got your own lane and swag. So it's kind of like a
me being me. And that's what my people saw. So that's why he suggested like, because I'm naturally just throwing it away.
You just naked on a regular day. Like that's just what you do. Okay, I understand. So the first scene that we got to meet you in was actually episode 2. And you walked in, you knocked on King Payne's door, to get the haircut and the lineup. So what was your first impression on Official King Payne when you did the haircut scene?
You know what? Overall, it was cool. It was cool and shit like that. Things were discussed, about the group per se that were going on or whatever. But I still didn't make too much of it. I just took it for what it was. Honestly, it wasn't no ill feelings.
Okay, right.
And shit like that. It was cool. Again, he cut my hair, whatever. Got some laughs, made some jokes. Conversation was cool.
And y'all was even dressed alike. So was that planned?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, how did that work out? You know what I mean? So y'all was even vibing and dressed alike. Did you get a taste of the Official King Payne products? Did you like them?
So I did get his products, but I'm gonna be honest and real.
Be honest. Go ahead.
My hairstylist, Quita, who does my dreads or whatever, she did not like it as much. It was causing flakes within my hair. So.
Ooh, okay. To talk about that. Okay, so in that scene, you also got to meet Jayla. So what was your first impressions on Jayla at that moment?
You know what? When I meet a woman, always like, again, I guess it's not the same kind of situation. I mean, it's a new person, but it's not like a dude. Dudes come with different kind of motives and shit like that. But she was cool, had a cool vibe and shit like that. She was a little, well, y'all see it, whatever, but she was just, I would say, how would I describe her? I'm like, because I didn't get like too much. I didn't think that, it was no left or right. They did discuss the group. So I really didn't get to truly assess her personality. It was more on the topics of than just that. So yeah, I mean, it was just a cool time. But again, nothing concrete. I could say, oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. Got you. I totally understand.
Like it was only, some minutes around, one another. It wasn't like, oh yeah, we spent the day together or something like that. So.
Right. It was just a scene, a little moment, and that was that. I got that. So now your green screen, sir. Okay. Your green screen, you said you heard the Official King Payne's music and you said it was trash.
Yes.
Why did you feel it was trash? What about it?
I heard it, and I respect music and shit like that, and I believe that you should, really give it your best. And also with what he actually said, I guess a long time in the industry. I've only been doing music for 4 years, just coming on 4 years. And there's certain like technicalities and shit like that. Like you should have been pressing a little more with your engineer. You should listen to your music a little more. If this is really what you want to do. So it was more it felt like an unfinished product. That's what I've heard. Okay. They didn't feel like you really was taking this in. It felt like, again, I just want to put something out and say I'll put something out. So but I felt like it sounded like trash. Nothing to me was hit.
Okay. I mean, you're entitled to your opinion. Like I said, it's a situation. We keep it lit and we pop our shit. So that's all right. You also said that OnlyFans are for failures. Why do you feel like that? Why do you feel like OnlyFans is for failures? Because I mean,
Yeah, I
this,
know people are earning their money, getting their money, and shit like that. But for me, I'd rather use my brain, and I'm gonna keep it G. I've been approached more like about like by men on some like I feel like sometimes like I'm like approach like niggas approach females like when they be dressing and shit like that. Like people don't think that I was again a nurse or military. They'll take me as a porn star first. She'll take me as lesser person.
Got you. Okay.
Or and also just getting offered fucking money is fucking insulting. When you get offered and shit like that, like you're a prostitute or people like that. So I guess with me thinking along that line and not wanting to sell my own body, that's how I feel like for me. I feel like I would be a failure. For somebody else, hey, and I know again, women are making money, not so much as dudes to be real, but people are getting theirs. But your choice is your choice. I decided to go to the military, then to go to college and go back and push. That's what I decided was best.
That's what you exactly right. Okay.
I would feel like a failure. Like you have so many different avenues and so many different talents. Why do you use them? Like even right now. And I'm gonna say this too. Like I'm not sure where I read this or whatever, but this guy he was saying, what if at the end of your life, on your deathbed, you're surrounded by all the people you could have been, but you never took it upon yourself to be brave and just fucking went for it. So I guess I just look like I know my value, know my worth. Let me try all this other stuff. Not saying, hey, I won, but I don't feel like
right. It's just not on the list this year. You know what I mean? Like, because I mean, you could be getting paid for being naked like this. Like, to be quite honest, you know what I mean? That's the OnlyFans content. So
people selling feet too. So
they selling feet and they selling eyelashes. They do some dumb stuff over there.
Oh, I guess that is in the context, but you can still win on that. Do what you do. It's your life.
No, I mean, correct, exactly. So now let's move on.
Refill.
You go right ahead. Go ahead. We're gonna get a refill. While he gets a refill, you guys better be liking and sharing. You get what I'm saying? Y'all better like and share this. This is a exclusive interview. We're seeing all types of things in the camera. You go ahead, Bitch Bomb. Okay.
Yeah, I came for
it. All right. So now let's get into the nude party. Nicole's nude party, the dinner scene. So were you okay? We see that you just don't like clothes, so I didn't even got to answer that question as to why did you show up half naked. But how did you feel being invited and kind of like who are you? And they said you were late. Were you late?
Mm-hmm. So I'm explaining that for you. So one, being invited without the person that invited me to go to the party, it's hella awkward because I've never done that, and I would never do that. But these were like a little different circumstances as of what was going on. So yeah, I had to go, and I was not actually late. Okay, I gotta tell the truth. You call me for the truth.
Yes.
They had me sitting outside for hours, and I'm not exaggerating. The sun was up, the sun went down. I smoked a couple blunts, chilling. I made some phone calls. I was there. So that was, it happened by production. I don't know what was going on inside. And sometimes things run over. Like again, I don't know what they were shooting inside. This is all I don't understand. Like there's other things going on. And if they're not ready for me, I'm outside. But I was there and I drove 2 motherfucking hours. Okay. What's the intersection? Let her know I drove 2 hours. Yeah, I did.
You hear that? Okay. So now, I mean, we're at the table. Everybody's like, who are you? You were kind of in your green screen upset that Hershey was like trying to figure out who you were. I mean, was that kind of like a green screen thing, or you just was in a moment, or you just?
I don't feel like I was upset. No, and it wasn't Hershey. It was Andre.
It was Andre. Excuse me.
It's really the context of how you ask. And shit like that. Just ask me straight up versus being slighted. If you would pay attention to it, it was kind of like some slick shit. And again, I'm just walking into this party, and we all grown adults and shit like that. I don't know what you got going on with her. don't do me, bitch. How far you drove? I drove. I'm sorry, it was the call. But again, like how he asked, it was the context. And honestly, I wasn't so like upset, but still not like just
aggravated.
Yeah, And don't put extra on it. Don't just like, oh.
Exactly. I understand that. But did you feel like you had kind of a preconceived notion hearing about them before you got into the room with them? So like
Um,
maybe you had like your guard up just a
no,
little bit.
no,
No?
you know what?
Right.
Regardless of whomever may feel this way, that way about one another, I don't take that as my personal experience. My experience with you, it's my experience with you, and I don't. Yeah. So yeah, I heard some shit. Yeah, blah blah blah, whatever. This was a new environment, new place. I wasn't gonna take that same energy in there because again, I don't think keep making up my hair once, you know.
Right. Right. So they kind of tried to link you to Jayla. At that moment, were you linked to Jayla? Because they kept saying
No,
you're.
that's why. See, now you see.
See.
They're asking me, hey, all right, yeah, you just plus one, are you a friend? Or what? It was just like a lot of little sticky here, question here, dot. No, I was just a plus one, went to a barbershop. I don't even feel like I got out the full story. You know, it was so much speculation before it was asked. That's why I felt like people made up their minds before already asking.
Exactly. So, you dropped the official Kingpin's name at the table, and it seems like everybody, all hell broke loose from there. Did you know that by you dropping official Kingpin's name at that table, that you was going to get all that response?
No, I did not. Again, this is a new situation. This is a new environment. And just because he may have those feelings about you doesn't mean that you have to respond the same way. They could be like, it could have just went over like, oh, okay, cool. Well, did you like your haircut? Yeah, okay, change subject. But it wasn't. So understand the environment.
Got it. Understand. The house looks amazing. Like, did you get a chance to tour the house?
Oh, no. Well, I've been to Nicole's house several times. So, like, man, that's my homie. That's like really like my homie for real. And actually, my first trans woman friend on some real G shit. Like, probably going into this, like, I don't have a lot of LGBT friends. Most of my friends are straight. So this experience was very new to me. Very, very new to me. You know, so having her, like, is a different experience. It's opening my eyes, and I'm a gay man. You know, so for heterosexuals, like, y'all probably like, well, don't you know all this? No, I fucking don't. I don't.
No, I roll with the punches. So whatever.
And again, I'm not the type of dude that's like, I want to do your hair and do your makeup. No, I'm the total opposite. So, but we did because we bosses. She involved some of us. So
there you go. I like that. Okay. So speaking of Miss Nicole, the next scene is actually you showing up to her event. You were the only one that showed up. I wanted to know what was in the Amazon box. What was your donation? Because
I bought a collection of different stuff. So she had a list of things to bring. So I got like deodorant, I got socks, toothbrush, toothpaste, just a lot of like just house or body kind of gear, whatever. Because we need good stuff to give the homeless. They were gonna go in bags, so she created all these bags to give away. Yeah. So I bought I went to the dollar store, do my fucking thing, bought all this shit, and drove 2 hours. Drove 2 hours.
Look at you. So, okay, you guys got a little scene together, you and Nicole, and you were telling her that she doesn't load her gun right. Like, how did you find out that Nicole had a gun, first of all? How did you find out that?
Well, she mentioned, how did she mention? I'm trying to think of what question it was, because I can't even think of what it was, but I do recall that moment where I'm like, hold up, girl. Hold up. You don't even touch the thing. Because for real, like, if you don't hold it right, especially with a Glock 9, the barrel, when it comes back, it will burn. It'll take off your skin. And also, you have the whole purpose, is to defend yourself, and not also shoot others and shoot over there and like. So it's serious, it's serious. And my military pass, I'm like, hold on.
That kicked in right away, like, no, we're not playing with that. All right. So then the next scene is you and Poetic. You guys had a moment and you talked about your nursing, you talked about your PTSD. You also introduced them to some of your music. And how did you feel meeting Poetic in that scene? How did you feel first impressions?
That was cool because that was actually after we all hung out in San Diego. So I got to feel his vibe and shit like that. And I'm a kind of energy person. I am. Okay. And he, as you can tell, like, he has this cool, laid-back kind of energy. And I feel like I blend more with that. I may be a hothead, but I'm controlled out here. I stay around, people that have good energy and shit for me. So I don't have to go left. But having him over, it was really cool. Like, we really got to like really get to know one another. And I think those moments are important. You know,
Yeah.
just like the one with me and Nicole. I was happy that it was just me and her because we actually got to sit down and talk.
And talk
You know,
without all the extra people. Yes. And that's
not
what
bullshit, not
right.
what's going over here, left, what happened left. We really got to talk. So it's the same thing with Poetic. So getting that same kind of vibe, getting a feel of who he is as a person, and giving him opportunity to get to know me.
And we got to know you. That's what I was going to say. We heard about the loss of your mom, and I've lost my mother too, October 16th. So I totally got you on that part. I ain't gonna lie, the trailer of Chasing makes you look a certain way. Because I'm like, oh, I don't want to like him. But then when I heard that, I'm like, dang, I get it. So I want to know what made you decide to show that vulnerable side of yourself. Like, what made you put that part of yourself out?
When I decided just to, I guess, accept this opportunity, I came on to be me. And I didn't come on to fabricate anything. I came on to tell my story, you know, and represent for who I am. And that's part of my story. Something I still struggle with, like now, because like I was raised by my grandparents. My mom had me when she was 13, and I was a second child. So yeah, me and my sister were raised separately. She's raised with her godmom. I was raised with my grandparents and my great aunt, which is my grandfather's sister. So it's like I grew up kind of like an only child, but it was cool. Now, the reason why I didn't see my mom, she was on drugs. So one in the streets, drugs. My grandparents didn't want her around me. You know, that's not a good thing. And shit. So
I understand that, but a loss is a loss. You know, it's still the woman that brought you into the world. You know, no matter how they live their life. You know, and you're honoring her by being here and talking and. You know, she's getting to see you in a clearer head wherever she is. So that's the cool part about all of this and the life thing. And I thank you for putting that part of yourself out because a lot of people really don't. And you know, like Quan the Poet, as we saw from season 1, he discussed his as well. So I appreciate you guys when you be that vulnerable. We get to see all the ratchet stuff, which we're about to talk about. We finna get into it because we getting up into this. We just met each other, Mixer part 1. Okay. Yeah. So before I do the Crown family, they know me. Okay, I told you this behind the scenes. For legal purposes, I had to have a co-host because we couldn't get you booked just yet. So we had to get Rich Bath Bomb. You know, this is my Rich Bath Bomb, and I got a little hot sauce pack because I saw you could cook, so I put a little hot sauce pack in there. You got your mortgage papers and the beads. The beads represent the beads. Now, why did you wear a beaded leather jacket, sir?
That jacket is bumpers. But it's cold. Also, let me express something to y'all. What y'all seeing is stuff from like November, December.
Okay.
It's cold. It's cold.
I understand that, but the beads belong in your hair, not on the jacket. I liked it.
Oh, no, that jacket, I kid you not, I ain't even making this up. That's an authentic Harley Davidson jacket. That bitch is heavy as fuck. Somebody grandma put them beads on there. I bought that from a vintage store in fucking Portland.
You're gonna hit the grandma on me, so that I can't say nothing else. That's like
I'm so serious with you, Philly. I'm so serious. That jacket, when I saw that jacket at that fucking vintage store, I was like, I gotta have it. Because it's a real one. That ain't faux leather. That's real leather.
I believe it. It looked really heavy, but the beads made it look heavier. I'm like, no. But then you go to my grandma, so somebody got the
Woodstock. Some white boy from Woodstock, I got his jacket. I'm being real with you.
Okay, I got you. I understand. I'm gonna let you pass long as I don't see it again. Not again. Hang it up, you know, frame it, let it be vintage. Because I'm like, watch me.
Perform no stage with that jacket on. Watch. Go ahead.
You gonna do okay. Let's get back to the interview. Now back to first. Okay, now. You walk in, you know, you do your walk-ins for the we just met each other mixed again at Jeremy's house. You know, Nicole and you guys announced that y'all got a baby on the way. When did this happen?
You know, things happen. You know, they go down in the DM, I told you.
Was it to He's a Hoe or Zaddy? What song was the baby made to? You know, Crown family, let us know in the chat what y'all think they made the baby to. But okay, so now, you know, let's get to the spicy scenes. Nobody really care about the other stuff. I'll talk to the other people about that. What made you go off about the bitch and the kidnapping? When Jeremy said, when you went outside to go and look for Nicole, and Jeremy was going off about everybody leaving the scene. And he said, well, then you stay outside then, bitch. And you went off. What made you tick and go off the first time?
Again, what do you mean? I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown ass man. Let's keep it G. Let's keep this very plain and simple for everybody who's really paying attention. Let's keep it elementary. You go to someone's house, and again, say the party goes left and they ask you to leave. You ask your guests to leave. That's what you do. I have never went to my house grabbing folks, throwing people in. No, I don't do that because again, I was also taught to not put my hands on folks just like that. Even though they try to say I'm Mr. Aggressive, I haven't thrown no drink or pulled nobody wig, but we'll get to that later. But let's go back to this. Again, ask folks to leave. We grown. Ask me to leave. And also you can say, also listen to that clip. It said, you can hear me saying, I will take my ass home. Because I will take my ass home where I pay my motherfucking bills. While I lay in my head, I have no problem as a grown adult man. I'm not your sis, not your girl. But even a female, if a woman was coming to a party doing the same thing and she grabbed you, you don't know her like that.
Oh no, she getting
so why is everybody so surprised that I responded by somebody grabbing me and then calling me a bitch and trying to say, oh my God, he's overreacting. Put yourself in my foot.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Like that one, I was like,
who's letting it happen to them? Who's letting people grab them and throw them places and call them bitches?
No, yeah, no.
What about
it?
Because I want the person, and raise your hand if you're fine with someone grabbing you physically and calling you a bitch. Just tell me you're cool with that. That's how I roll where you from, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Hood to hood, city to city, state to state. Keep your paws to yourself and don't put those combinations together. So I'm feeling you there.
I would have never even reacted that way again if he had never done it. He could have stopped at when he grabbed me and I said and I pushed him off me, which I didn't see, and I said I would take my ass home. It wasn't like no shell crazy like that. It was more, get your hands off me. But again, when I said I could take my ass home, I would have left if he had never then responded by saying, "Well, something, bitch." That again, that's what I'm saying. I was outside. I can go, but now you just hit me again. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with me. So all the people said, "Oh, how I responded." Like I said, those two facts, all facts.
Yeah, facts. I mean, and I gotta say, I do appreciate that you walked away. You was at the end of the hallway, like, ooh, like you could see you wanted to put the pause on them, but you didn't. And you talked it out. Your honesty. You walked out and you apologized, but I could see you still was really needing to calm down at that moment, and I appreciated that you walked out of the scene, like, because you really looked like you was ready to tear shit up in that moment.
Oh, I was.
Wasn't it? I mean, I understand it. I mean,
everybody else get it because they didn't. Nobody got it. All they saw was like, "Oh my God, you lied to Jeremy." Did y'all not just see what happened? Did no one but me? For real, all I saw is this.
And Jeremy looks kind of taller than you, so
he is.
Yeah, I totally understand that.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Listen, I know.
Louisiana, baby. On the rains.
I cannot. So now that happened. Was there a lot of drinks going on? Was it like, was the dog always there? Because the dog, Callie, just looked like she was in every scene. So did y'all see the dog, Callie?
Yeah, I saw at one point, but we was at a party. I was mingling with people. So
I gotta ask, I gotta ask.
All right.
So now we get into, the Andre LLC with King Payne, the back and forth of it all. What is your take on that? What is your
tired of it? I could say as a group collectively, without speaking to everyone, we have been tired of it. And again, I just came in second season. So coming into it, also let me explain this to folks who felt like, oh yeah, the new people were like too in it. I heard that about me and Nicole. No, we were thrown into this shit. Do you think that we want to come to a party and listen to questions about shit that happened when we wasn't here and it was dramatic? Sure, this is what we want to do. We want to answer questions and watch these hoes argue back and forth.
True. So also William the Baddest made his entrance to the whole group that night as well. I can't even answer this question. How did you feel? What was your first impression?
Oh, Jesus.
Listen, okay, listen, we gotta be equal opportunity over here, okay?
That was my first impression. I was like, what, Lord?
What is
What?
Lord have mercy. So was that really your first time seeing William the Baddest?
No, okay, seeing him in person, yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes. But he had like months before the show had contacted me via like IG. He saw like maybe, I don't know, one of my ads or whatever, and he had reached out to me, had a brief little discussion, but I never met him in person.
Okay, so that was the first time seeing all that, the thickest white boy and all that interest and all that. That's a lot. Okay. Woo. Now we get into you and King Pain's
Let's get into it. I'm gonna draw some more facts for y'all.
Yes, because it seemed like you got bothered by the word y'all. Like it was
and that's there we go, Philly chick. Yes, y'all. We're all right, elementary. Again, you're in a group setting. It's you, your 3 homegirls. They, y'all there talking whatever, and this person says, I'll sue any of y'all bitches. What y'all bitches is she referring to?
It wouldn't be me because I wouldn't be a bitch at that moment, but
So you would sit there quietly.
I would be like, bitch, she talking to you. Like it wouldn't apply.
Don't dodge your silly chick. I see you, baby. I see you. You would have checked it. Yes, you would have. You would have checked up, but you would have popped the fan like, see that bitch? I'm that nigga. That's the name. That's put it on there.
That's what happened.
And fuck that. And I asked that. Who is y'all? Fuck that. We're adults. Take your frustration out on who you need to. Say who you're going to sue. You made that. You said that y'all come in. I'm going to stand up for myself. Again, vet. These are mine. I've stood in the country. So I'm going to stand up for this one here. So if it's not directed towards me, say it's not directed towards me. But fuck that. You ain't going to do that y'all shit. That's what we're not going to do. Point the man out. That's where I'm from.
That's what got you and King Pain at each other is because he said that statement. I'll sue all y'all hoes when he was talking about the LLC and everything else.
It was in that conversation. Yeah, all your hoes. Yep.
So what is it? What is it behind the scenes? Because like I said, y'all started off kind of cool. He cut your hair.
So during the night, when he came in, his behavior already was a negative Nancy.
Oh.
There was a scene earlier where me and Nicole was trying to talk to him in the kitchen, and he was just again off, just not seem like I won't be bothered, etc. So he came in with an attitude.
Okay.
You see, him and Andre argued the entire night. Also, they're mixing up liquors and shit like that. I had only been around this man once. Now, observing all this, and also just add to the conversation the argument with Hershey, which is the sweetest cast member on the show, and he still continues to fuck with Hershey. So he's arguing with 2 people, and this is just going on. So I'm watching this. So I'm analyzing this. This shit that you take in. Again, I'm not her. I'm not she. I'm him. That nigga. I'm rich. You're gonna respect. If you respect me, I'll respect you. Off back. I'm telling you, my people raised me right. But if you disrespect me, I will disrespect you too. And you have to draw your line clear with niggas so they know where to stand. You may be able to tweet that one like that, that one like that, that one like that, but not me. Because like I said, I respect myself as a man. I fought for this country. I fought for my voice. I'm not going to be disrespected by anyone. But that's how I react towards anyone. If you say y'all, and it's only 3 of us, somebody got to say who the fuck they talking to, because this scene, and it's going to look like I'm a bitch. Because if nobody say anything, the crowd would have been like, ooh, King Pain told him. Ooh, he looked at what he said. Ooh, he popped that fan. No, the fuck he did not. He got very white woman, customer service. How? What he said? What was his response when I was in his face? He said how? Well,
you was like, do something.
I said, try me, bitch. How? And it got very white woman commercial service. It wasn't the type of energy he had with Hershey or Andre. That's keeping 100. You not about to, dude. You got to see me. You got to see the energy. Once a soldier, always a soldier. You got to see
me. Let me fan some air that way. Calm down.
Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. I've been watching
seasons. What was the text messages? Because after that scene, y'all was close, get ready to go at it, and then it was.
I was ready. Like pretty much meet me outside. He affected with a fan. I said what I said. I was serious. Okay. I was serious because I felt disrespected, and also like I'm finding out about his character. Your boy is just messy. He's not the type of energy I want to be around. I'm very, very serious. And seeing some things like even play out after his first, I guess, green screen and what he said about me broke bomb. I'm in my house right now. Season 2, I'm starting off one in my own house, which I have been living in, and you're in your apartment and you have like this ghetto ass sheet that divides your living room from your kitchen, and you have a roommate. So if you don't call me broke, dude, I think you need to worry about your own place. You have other things to worry about. So I just facts.
He said it, y'all. He said on his Instagram, he said it in my DMs. He said, I'm going to speak what I'm going to speak. There is no message, no questions off limits. Okay, which did not come to play. I got a couple of more questions, then we're going to let the Crown family ask their questions if they like. A couple of more questions that I kind of glanced over a little bit was, let's get into this little love triangle that they're trying to say you, Nicole, and Poetic. I put Poetic in it. But, all of y'all into that. Everybody said that you was coming out of Nicole's room and y'all was on a little bed. It's that.
No, this was that's the homie. That's all. Like, people actually just, I don't know, I guess so far in meeting friends, people actually getting along. Me and her actually fucking get along. Like, I've actually met some friends throughout this crazy roller coaster. I'm gonna keep it G. So me and her formed a true friendship. So yeah, she's like my sister. So yeah, I was down there kicking it. She was in her robe. I was outside, smoking thing, and like we wasn't no body on body, like.
I know that's right. Okay, so it seems like you are the commitment issue type, because it seems you said you have been engaged a lot.
Why does it see? Look, vantage points. Why does it have to be a commitment issue? Why can't I actually know what's not for me?
That's for you to tell me. I got the questions. You got to give me the answer. So, do you got a commitment issues? Like, what's going on? No.
I would say that I don't know if this is. I don't know what the fuck it is. When you give someone a ring, sometimes, or our title, they think of the title versus the relationship. So people start acting the ass. You start seeing new traits, and you like, no. If a ring is gonna make you, this title make us go like from we cool to I can show my ass now because I got this ring. That's a no for me.
I understand that. I totally understand that one.
Yeah.
How many rings have you had? How many proposals altogether?
Oh no, how many proposals I've had? Yes. First of all, how many people have I proposed to? Like, what's the question? Because people have proposed.
Let's do this. I'm not going to put you. How many people have proposed to you with a ring?
Oh, with the ring. All right.
Yes. None. So you proposed. Most
of the ring? More again. How to say you're the man. It's like, girl, that's 2 men, but yeah.
Okay. So what's your best proposal? Like, what was your best one? That you really put some thought into it.
Honestly, it was my ex. I spent 4 years with him, and we were engaged for 2 years.
Okay.
We got engaged on New Year's, and I just bought my house, and it was the first year in the house and shit like that. It was real cool. So it was like a lot of family and friends was there, shit like that. But yeah.
That's cute. Yeah. And you said on the show that you got some ties to Councilwoman Maxine Waters.
Yeah, that's his grandmother.
That's his grandma. Did you get a chance to meet her, or?
Yeah,
okay.
Very nice.
Claiming her time and all of that. Like
you can see, as you can see, she's still delicious.
I know that's right. Okay, Rich Mom, you have been amazing. Like honestly, I was a little nervous because I'm like, he got this aggression, and
you know what, people always do that. So I want to express that too. Like I know those clips they come across. I mean, it's me. It's part of me. But all the time, like there's other aspects, and that's what I want people to really get to see. Like I am a person. I'm a
That's
person.
right.
I'm a whole person.
And you could cook. I saw the scene now. Wait, I'm lying because one of those the macaroni and cheese didn't look done, and I'm like, maybe they cooked it.
Pause. You go. Here you go. Still going. My yam casserole. Ask Hershey about that shit.
Oh,
Ask her about that. Look at you. Now you like
yeah. What? Oh, I gotta try it now, and I gotta try it.
You gotta get into it.
That makes sense. I thought it was mac and cheese, and I'm like, that didn't look right. But if it's yam casserole, that look good. Like, okay. All right, so what's your best dish? What's your go-to dish that you cook?
I don't have a go-to. I like trying different things. I really like trying different things. So, but majority of my dishes are like Southern. You know, that's I love to smother some chicken. Yeah. Got to smother down right. Got to do it right. Some green beans.
I'm on a diet now.
You got to do that potato salad right. Do that potato salad right. Okay?
You better not be putting no raisins in no potato salad. We find out. Oh, all right. I had to touch you there.
Dirty rice. I don't know if you know about that dirty rice, but
yeah. See, you know what?
Some cornbread. Slide in the cornbread. You thought I was done. Slide that cornbread.
I cannot with you. Don't see, this is too much. I have had so much fun with you. I hope you've had fun with me.
I'm sweating.
We laugh, Lord, we laugh. So if you don't mind, would you like taking some questions from the Crown family?
Yeah, I would love to. Ask whatever y'all want.
Anything you want to say, the floor is yours. You can go ahead and send some shots out. Do what you got to do.
I can't shout out to my castmates, the ones that I befriended for real. Shout out to Nicole, Hershey, Poetic, Jeremy. You cool, but you be acting like Yankee. I call him Yankee because he be on the bench. But nigga, you cool. Okay. You know, but I do wish success even for everybody who's on this, man. What we're doing is so historic, and I mean, again, like, man, this is history, regardless if we like each other or not, disagreements or not. Congrats to everybody, for real. Shout out to my kids too. Shout out to my family, but everybody in Louisiana, like, really, shout out to my supporters who fucking support the fuck out of me. That's who I should have shouted out first. So, y'all, I know God is up there, but he working through all this. He worked through all this. He hear everybody, everything. For my fucking supporters, thank you guys for just fucking taking the chance, believing in me.
There you go. And you know what? Shout out to you for taking this interview and stepping into the house of the lituation.
What genre you want to try? You want to just hop in like that?
What you want to try? Oh, what genre you want to try in the future?
This next album, I think like I crossed over with some things or whatever, so you'll have to just check it out again. It's called Commercial Break. It'll be out in a couple months. I promise you I'll be dropping teasers, but this album is definitely gonna be different from my previous series.
Ooh,
my shit, but elevation of.
You know what? I like a lot of stuff. Like I said, when you said the rock track rap star, I kind of felt like P Valley. I don't know if you watch like Little Murder type, like the Little Murder type, music. It belongs to me. It's more like the strip club. Like they play that in the strip clubs in Philly. Like our girls get So it has a lane. It totally has a lane. I missed that question. What was it?
What's the best and worst part of filming? I say the best part, honestly, is what comes out of this. Again, I came to represent for myself. So just that, seeing my work come to a different stage, different platform, to be able to just be able to reach different hearts, different minds, across the board.
Yeah. What's next for you? Like, where do you see yourself? Where is the end goal for Rich Bomb?
Real shit, God is he's so whimsical. I've learned just to continue to walk the path, believe by faith, and not walk by sight, because I couldn't even imagine like currently where my life is now. Like for real, I'm a dude from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, born to a teenage. Second child. She's 13, 14, raised by my grandparents. Baton Rouge is harsh. Like trigger play is bad. You're lucky to make it out there still at this point in time at 16. Like it's a lot of that's what I'm saying. It's a lot. You can hear gunshots during the day. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from. Every week somebody getting killed. Like it's a top murder capital. So just to reach the success that I am, I never imagined myself in the military. Literally, I came home and watched the commercial. Saw Air Force commercial. Went into the fucking recruiter's office. Become the nurse. I didn't know I was going to fucking college. the airmen around me, some of them would become nurses. So I was like, hey, well, maybe I'll give that a try. I don't come from college graduate, so I'm just like, well, let me try this.
Here you go. You mastering it, you know. I see your bestie in the chat to my son.
Who's your favorite cast member? Me. I am my favorite cast member. Rich Mom.
So okay, you know what? There is one I forgot. So at that mixer, you pulled the first question, who do you not see it for? And you passed it to William the Baddest.
Correct.
But now tonight you gotta answer that question. Who do you not see it for on Jason?
The official campaign. And I'm gonna do that just based on the fact of you're not on your job. You may be messy as fuck and you can make some entertainment TV, but it is you are the weakest link. William music actually goes harder than yours. That's just fact. Seriously, I'm just being real. Yeah, I mean, what does he actually do? Because I've only hung around. What's his official titles? Like, what does he actually do?
The official kingpin. Like, I mean, he my boss, so I'm interviewing you. So
you can't tell me like because he said artist and he has the beauty line. And what I did acknowledge while being in his apartment. No, it's not messy. I'm just dropping some facts. Yeah. When I was at his apartment, again, all his products were just collecting dust. And I'm being real. You should be out there pushing your products. Artistry, again, he should have another project. What's coming out? Does he have something coming out?
We'll have to ask official campaign once he comes over here to do an interview. Rich Bomb, you better tell them where to find you because there's going to be a lot of crowns in the chat. Wherever you at, I'm just going to let you know because the Crown family on you now. Okay.
Hey, they're all facts. They're all facts. Want the tapes? Want all the tapes back. But you can find me at I Am Rich Bomb. That's my IG. IamRichBomb.com. Yes, I do have my own website. My music is out everywhere. You got ears anywhere, everywhere. Go check it out. Make your own opinion. Then go play your boy shit. Then play my shit. And you do what you do.
Yes, do what you do. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's everywhere. It really is. I do get to see it everywhere. Do we have any more questions from the Crown family? What do we have? Where's it saying? Are you sitting on your channel? Oh yes, you have a YouTube channel. So everybody to go over Mom's YouTube channel. You know, get them likes up on our videos over there. You know, it's a lot of music over there as well. You know, I've been skimming your profile and liking some things and stuff like that. So I'm glad you had fun over here. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying the heat, and you gotta get some clothes, sir, or come out with a lotion. Or some lotion line, you know, a Rich Bomb, bomb lotion.
I wear this body butter. That's what I have on right now. They're from this black-owned company out of Maryland, and I just love their stuff. So maybe in the future, once I get a little more capital, I'll merch them because I love their products.
And listen, if you use that name, I want my 33.5. I'm just saying that's what I require. Okay. Yeah. So thank everybody for tuning in. This has been so much fun. This was on a Thursday. We got Rich Bomb. He's been a great sport. He talked his shit and he kept it lit. So, whoever's up next, you got to follow that. He set the tone right there. This has been Rich Bomb, everybody. I am Philly Chica. Matter of fact, Rich Bomb, drop your cash app. So, they can hit that cash app for you. You got a cash app?
I got a cash app? No, but just go listen to my music. That's what I want. I want y'all to really check out the nigga and see where you about and fuck that bullshit. I get your loyalties with whomever, but again, we're doing, we're making history. Regardless.
That's exactly correct. Exactly. So since Rich Bomb don't have a cash app, you put all his stuff in my cash app. It's $ Philly Chica 01, $ Philly Chica 01. And once again, this is the home of the situation. Make sure you guys have subscribed. Y'all will like this video, share it around, send it to campaign. Tell them what he said, y'all. Again, this is the home of the situation. Bye, y'all. Bye.